Hello guys, this is the Fat Mexican, back at it again, with another video. Also, I wanted to say, thanks for those 12 or so views on my last video, and I don't mean it sarcastically, I mean it thank you, those of you who watched, and those of you who returned to watch this video. I really do thank you, because, you know, it's hard, it's a struggle out here. I just really want to get that out of the way, you know, and I say it as if it's a chore. It's not. I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you guys. So what happened here in this video, I just want to explain. I wouldn't consider myself a professional, and obviously seeing this video you're gonna be like, well, duh. I kind of upload this video on purpose because I'm not the type of YouTuber who wants to upload only the successful videos where I get 40 kills in a match and blah blah blah. You know, you guys, if you go watch my older videos, I even title them what YouTubers don't show you, because I show you, you know, all the deaths you would really get. So, what happened in this match was I was playing as if I was in my other profile, because if you've seen my other Monster Hunter videos, you'll see that I have a male character. That is due to the thing that I have a male character on the PlayStation, and with that what would I say? With that, I'm already done with the story. You know, I beat Devil Joe, I beat Lunastra. Haven't beat Behemoth because, you know, I've been out of Monster Hunter, started playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and I guess I got back into it and I started playing Monster Hunter, but I decided to play on my Xbox. That's where the female character is, which, a little fun fact, I always name my character Arcadiac. That's my merch right there. And in reverse, which I am gonna say where I got it from, you know, Dracula and Alucard. That's where I got it from. My character's daughter, which would be this character, you know, just a little roleplay. And I play along with the cat's names too, so the other one's Cadillac and this one's Kita, like kitty, you know, feminine, more feminine. So I don't do much roleplay, but I've done it once or twice, and whoa, it changes your experience in the game. Like, it really does, you know, it makes it feel more in there. So what I was gonna say was that that's the reason I failed twice in this mission. The last one was kind of BS. It came out of nowhere. The second cart. So I was playing as if I was in the... If the audio is aligned, that should have been that's the first cart right there, but if the audio is aligned. So the thing is, I was playing as if I was at the PlayStation account, and I used the same weapon and everything except the same gear, obviously, because, you know, I'm barely fighting Nergigante. I have 40 something hours in this. I'm the type of guy who doesn't go straight for the main mission, although in this game I do recommend go straight for the main mission unless you're farming. Don't do it, which I do recommend you farm for Nergigante and such, even though if you have what is it, 40 defense gear like the Ana, and you upgrade it to level 3, or it's 50 or something, and it goes to 62 after 5 levels. Yeah. It's doable. Obviously, you're gonna have to do a lot more dodging and all that, but if you're not good at that, I suggest you do farm. This game, you know, I've been watching videos, and some people have come out and said, you know, why are people complaining that it doesn't have enough content? And I agree with it. Sure, I mean, I agree with both sides. I do want more content for this game, but at the same time, as many other big YouTubers have pointed out, the content for this game is free. You know, for example, Bethesda, I always love their content. Their DLC just really feels like its own game, you know? except with Fallout 4 where we had to pay, and then there was a season pass, which I got it before it went up in price, so I was happy about that. They just put workshop stuff, which would be cool for builds, but if they had added in earlier, at least the workshop stuff, you know, the Nuka-Cola World stuff came in just about in time. What was it, a year later? Because they showed it in E3, I remember that. About a year later. So, yeah. So, see, I didn't realize right here, like I said, the audio's aligned. I didn't realize right here that people joined my game. So, right when I get him down is where I look to my left of the screen. I'm like, oh, that's why he's doing so much damage to me. But, that's where I was like, what is going on, you know? Why is he doing so much more damage? And he looked like he was ready to go down. And then when they join in, you know, they get the health boost. That always happens to me. It's like where I'm about to put the monster down, and people join and give them that health boost. So it's like, man, I was so close to killing him. Later on, I went to play again. I didn't record it. I should have. But I beat him fairly quickly without dying. So I know it was just because I was trying to play it like speedrunning. I don't do speedrunning. I would like to, because, you know, it would get farming done a whole lot faster. You can do it solo, but what I see from a lot of speedrunners is teammates. Mostly Team Darkside and all that, and Irex and Gaijin and all them. Well, I'm not sure about Gaijin. I don't think I've seen. But yeah, the thing about these games, and with Fallout 76, which I am getting, so it's confirmed I'm gonna be playing that, is that those games, for them to last, you need to play online with friends. Like, especially Monster Hunter. I mean, I've been following Monster Hunter since 2004, since the first game. I've been following it, I liked it. I never had a PlayStation 2, which I always wanted, but, you know, money wouldn't accept it. I had the Nintendo 64 and all that. I always wanted the first Xbox too because of the Halos. Didn't get those. Basically my first up-to-date console was a 360, so you can see how many consoles I missed. From Dreamcast to, because I was a gift from my brother, from Nintendo 64, GameCube, all the way to the 360. So I missed out on PlayStation 2, and I knew about games, so I wasn't, you know, caught off guard when I would see this type of game. What was I saying? Well, yeah, I've been following the series. I didn't get to play it until, what was it, a year or 2 years after, yeah, Generations was already out. But so Generations was, you could say, my official first hands-on game, and I did go and buy 4 Ultimate for the 3DS. So I did play both of those. Then my little brother got a Wii U. Like, a lot of people I noticed got a Wii U after the Switch came out, so, you know, it sucks. The Wii U kind of got famous after it was, you know, let go. He got a Wii U, and what was I saying? I'm sorry, I lose my head a lot. It's because I'm looking at the footage as well, and, you know, so it should be in 4K. It should be. Okay, anyways, yeah, I got the Try. I got Monster Hunter Try. Haven't really played it as much as I should because my little brother uses his Wii U. And, you know, well, I just got it to collect it, basically, because, you know, I just got it. Then, for the Nintendo Switch, which I did get, but I'm just gonna give my quick review on it, that there really isn't anything for me, my liking, to play. I got the Odyssey version, you know, the red controllers and all that. And I played Odyssey and I had fun with it and everything, but after that there was really nothing. I only touched it, so from October when Odyssey came out, and the month or two that I played it, after that I haven't really touched it until now when Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate came out, which I'm glad they decided to release it in the US. I am really glad, you know. I was disappointed at first when they didn't, but thank you, Capcom. And I really love Capcom, you know, all the Resident Evils, that stuff. Ubisoft was one of my favorite companies, but you know, they just, after a while of seeing the same games over and over. Far Cry 3, like most people, was a huge one for me. I liked the release of Fallout 4. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but I liked the idea that they were releasing another one. Then I got to Far Cry Primal and I was like, it's alright, but I'm not getting it. My little brother got it, he doesn't really play it. Far Cry 5, I wanted to be interested, but they just keep going back to the same thing where it's a maniac, you know, and all that stuff. Oh, funny about this video, I didn't get to carve Nergigante. I shouldn't have taken that detour. Well, actually, it had nothing to do with the detour. It was just, I could have placed the bombs and helped them. As you can see, I have my bombs ready. Anyways, I get distracted easily, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I played it, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and I beat it, yes. Not online though, because that's what the point I was gonna make, that I don't really play online. So, you know, in World I have no problem with it, it's just, you know, because people can drop in, drop out. And then with the DS, it's courtesy, and I've done it before. I'm not saying that I never played online. It's just the courtesy is have someone join you. If they're HR, you know, 145, they're not gonna care. They'll just drop in, drop out. You know, that's what they like to do. They like to help out people. But if it's another low level like you, what's courtesy is that if you are gonna get into those games, or if you haven't already, know that there's hidden rules that I'm surprised I learned them. Yeah, that was BS how I died. And he died as soon as I died too. Damn it. Anyways, the rule is that if you join a group of hunters and they help you do your match, you must help them do at least one match. If there's 4 of you, you don't just pick it unless you're friends, you know? Unless you're friends and you're in agreement. I'm talking about strangers. You must rotate. So you do a mission, then another one, then another one, then another one, and then back to you. So you must rotate. You'll see that I give up like halfway there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna reach him. Not even halfway, it's like, but I just give up. I'm like, I'll just stay here. But yes, there's some hidden rules. I suggest you go look at older videos, and do pick up the older games. I would say every game is really different though. Try is kind of clunkier. It's for the DS. Clunky, slower.
Hey.
For Ultimate
well, look who's still with us.
How would I put it?
So
it's
we
not
have elder
clunky,
dragons eating
it's
other
not
elder
slow,
dragons.
but it's not
Wonderful.
fast-paced.
That clears some things up.
It has some unique features,
We
you
weren't
know.
looking at the big
And then
picture.
Generations
Until
is
we
more
came to the new
styly,
world, how could we
a
know?
little faster over the top with the
Nergigante
arts and all
came
that.
here looking
But
for a feast.
for me, at least for me, you might notice
And
the
he made
difference
a
more.
real
But for me,
mess
it
of the
doesn't
local
seem like
ecosystem
too
in the
much of a
process.
jump
was
between
good.
the games, because I guess
Now
I'm
that the
just
problem
used to
child
these
has
type
put
of
to
games.
bed, the other elder dragons
Anyways, I
revert to
just
their
wanted to give a
usual
video where
behavior.
I actually talk for longer than a minute.
You did good.
As you can see,
So,
the missions
ready to
passed,
go?
whatever. I will be doing more random videos, I guess. Oh, another thing, I will be getting Red Dead Redemption 2, so please,
wrong?
please subscribe, like the
No,
video, and
there's a
please
piece
do
of the
leave a
puzzle
comment
missing.
telling me how I can improve you know?
How did this
And
area end up becoming such a
if there's
hotbed
some
of
way
energy
that
in the first
we
place?
can organize a
Enough
collab,
energy
if
to
you're
ruin and
another
menace
small
the
channel,
planet and
you know,
convince it to
if you're a
switch
big channel
habitats
too, but if
doesn't
you're a
just
small
naturally
channel
happen.
and you also want to get your foot in the door, let's help each other out, you know? Don't just put your channel in the comments, you know? Like, have a talk. But I guess that's all the important stuff I gotta say. I guess before anyone asks, you know, which no one will yet, Nergigante Zorna Magnaros. I want to do the Zora Magnaros fight, but I want to do it on the Xbox because it's the best way I can record. Because if you didn't know, if you put an external USB drive, you're able to record with the Xbox. So you don't need Elgato or none of that. Sorry, I was looking at something. Anyways, yeah, so I want to get this character up to there. I want to do Zora Magnaros. Aside from the fight, he's just, you know, he's a Godzilla lookalike.
All right,
I love
gather round.
Godzilla.
Let's
What
get
can I
counted.
say?
As you all know,
So,
when
I love Zora
Nergigante
Magnaros, I
descended
love
into the Elder's
Nergigante,
recess,
and
it's turned up a veritable
wow,
hornet's nest.
Balhazak, baby, you know,
Being that
his
Nergigante
wails
feeds on
of
elder
pain
dragons,
are just
you can imagine that
intense,
every monster in the recess got
and with
spooked.
that,
Initially, I thought we
I'll
could
let
nip this
you
problem in
ladies
the
and
bud by
gentlemen go.
eliminating Nergigante.
Whether you're waking up,
But unfortunately,
going to
despite our
sleep,
best efforts, the
just have a
situation has
good day,
escalated.
alright?
Elder dragons
Thank you
fleeing
very
Nergigante's
much
wrath
for
have
watching.
started invading other areas.
Now we're coming across elder dragon tracks left and right, in the forest, among the wildspire, even in the Rotten Vale. Our team has managed to attribute the tracks to 3 distinct elder dragons so far. Emphasis on so far.
Many of you have crossed paths with elder dragons in the old world. You know the consequences of their cataclysmic power, and you know what dangerous adversaries they make. But no matter the danger, we have to seize upon this opportunity. We'd be fools not to.
Finally! Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, all right. First things first. I want our field team to start gathering evidence. We need to track down these beasts and pinpoint their exact locations. So I've decided to split you into 3 groups. Field team leader, you'll be heading up the ancient forest investigation. And the Wildspire Waste, that one's yours. As for the Rotten Vale, we'll be needing the 3rd Fleet's help with that one. I'll leave it up to these delegates to decide how to use the field team. Lastly, don't forget to relay your findings to the Ecological Research Team once you've gathered enough evidence. Everyone clear? All right. Dismissed! Now you're talking. Well, there it is. See ya.